He shows up and he says that he was only gone for a cigarette break, just a quick cigarette break, and in that moment in time, the child left.
Well, that cigarette break has now turned into criminal charges for a local couple.
Earlier this week, neighbors found a toddler crying and roaming around wearing nothing but a diaper. And Alika Medina has been following this case for us. So, Alika, you spoke with a man who heard that couple's toddler just screaming outside.
Tessa, Trevor, the man called 911 for a welfare check. He says he was shocked and had lots of questions running through his mind as he looked for the toddler's parents.
Know where you live?
A cry from a 2-year-old.
I was just in my room playing video games, listening to music, and the crying was louder than that. So when I go outside and I see another man with the child, because I wasn't the first one that approached him, it was another man already with him, like, is this your kid? And I'm like, no, like, I'm not sure, like, whose it is or nothing like that.
Psych Throne says a 2-year-old was just walking outside his apartment Wednesday night wearing nothing but a diaper. The child's parents nowhere near in sight.
I went around all the apartments, like knocking, trying to look for the person. That's when I found that apartment that was open, which I'm guessing maybe the child was left inside and opened the door and left out.
Throne says he kept the toddler company after he and another neighbor called 911.
I don't want to say I was panicked. I was very scared, but I was very like, no, you gotta be on point. This is a situation that, like, you don't have time to be scared. You just gotta do what you gotta do. Call the cops, look for help, make sure that child is safe.
By the time officers arrived, the father had already been reunited with the toddler.
Initially, what he said is he went outside to smoke a cigarette, and when he came back in, he recognized that the child was missing. He said it was for no longer than 15 minutes.
But Throne says it was more than 15 minutes. He says he's disappointed the toddler was allowed back with his parents.
Maybe they need 1 or 2 or 3 reports, but it can't go escalating into 3, 4, 5 reports, because until something happens, and it's gonna be too late. Like, no child should be waiting until something happens.
APD says after checking the apartment, they contacted CYFD and a safety plan was created for the child. Both parents are facing charges tonight, the father with child neglect and abandonment and the mother with child neglect. Tessa, Trevor, back to you.